Hey, Mary was flipping through the channels the other day. She comes across this, you know, since we've retired, we've got this U-Butte Ostar thing. Must have 1,000 channels in it. I've had to give it away. I got RSI. And anyway, Mary was flipping through and she comes across this R-rated stuff. Now, she's looking at it for a while. She looks across at me and she says, hey, we used to do a bit of that. I said, yeah, I know. And then she gets that little twinkle in her eye and she says to me, do you reckon we can have another crack at it? I said, bloody oath, I'm willing to try. So I shot into the toilet. Me 3 minutes was up. I come back out in the bedroom and there's Mary, stark bollocky naked, stand on her head. I said, Turtle, what do you think you're doing, stand on your head like that without a stitch on? She said, well, love, I wasn't too sure if you could still get it up. Thought you might want to just drop it in. That didn't make Channel 7. Hey, we went shopping. Shopping for shoes, of course. Mary wanted some black ones. Apparently the other 45 pairs of black ones she's got the wrong shade of black. And anyway, we was in this lift thing, see, and in wanders these couple of gorgeous looking sailors. Oh, I tell you what, not ugly, mate, not ugly. Mary says to him, she says, shit, you girls smell pretty. Now the first one, real toffee sort, she says she's, I'd reckon Burnside, don't know, but anyway, real toffee sort. She says she's wearing a fragrance called Chanel No. 5 and it's $200 an ounce. The other one says she's wearing Poison, it's $150 an ounce. The lift door's open, we're just wandering out. Mary lets go the best fart. Looks over her shoulder and says, cabbage, $2.50. Hey? You gotta love her? You gotta love her? Hey, went to the Social Security. I reckon now that I've retired from farming, I'd get myself some of my tax money back and see about getting an age pension. Sheila behind the counter says, sorry old fella, can't give you no papers unless you got proof of age. I said, bugger, I've left me wallet at home. But me being quick thinking like I is, I whips me shirt open and I says, here, have a Captain Cook at that. Well, she has one look at the short grey curly hairs growing on me chest and she says, fair enough, old fella. Any bugger that's got that many short grey curly hairs growing in the same spot's got to be over 65. Here's your papers. Can't believe your luck. Can't wait to get home to tell Mary about me quick thinking. I've just finished telling her and she said, you should have dropped your pants. You would have got an invalid pension. Hey, I took her to my school reunion, class of 45. Couldn't get over all the old farts there. Jesus, grey head and bald heads everywhere. That was just on the women. Anyway, we're sitting at this little table there, chewing on a cucumber sandwich, and I'm absolutely mesmerised by this Sheila sitting up at the bar, swinging a leg, drinking drink after drink after drink. Mary said to me, she says, you know that woman? And I said, well, as a matter of fact, I do love. She was my first girlfriend, and apparently when I dropped her, they tell me she's taken to the bottle and has not been sober since. Mary said, well, isn't that incredible to think that somebody could celebrate for so long?
Okay, just going to get him and then I'll come in.
Hey, she sent me down the shops. Sent me down the shops to get some deodorant. I've gone down the shops. I've obviously had a boy's look because when I've come back, I put the deodorant on the kitchen table and Mary said to me, she says, you've had a boy's look, you know damn well we use a roll-on deodorant. You've brought back a stick deodorant. I don't even know how to use a stick deodorant. I said, well, read the instructions. She did. The instructions read, remove cap, push up bottom.